Hi, welcome back to Less Lethal Contingencies. This is Alan here. So today we're going to be shooting the IntruBuster Gen 2, and we're going to be shooting it with on 1100 PSI HPA out of a 9 CI tank with the slide check, AR tactical tank, I'll purchase there anyways. And we're going to be shooting this 6 gram or the 6 gram AR Tactical Joules. Okay, so let's get, this is the 6 gram, which actually weighed in at 6.14 grams. Okay, this is a 681, a 0.6 or .681 for ball size. Okay, so it slips through pretty snug, but it goes through, well, it goes through pretty good. I mean, it's, you don't really have to force it or anything. But yeah, it goes through the 681 ball gauge on the paintball gauge that I have. Okay, so I'm going to be shooting 2 magazines, 6 rounds each of this 6 gram AR Tactical Joules. It's the first time I believe that I'm shooting this lighter stuff. I've never shot anything this light that I can recall out of the IntruBuster Gen 2. So we'll see what the, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't call it ultralight ammo, but I think before this, the latest ammunition that I ran through the IntruBuster Gen 2 was a 7.3 solid aluminum, the alien clay that you can get on Amazon. And that worked really well. I gotta say, the 7.3, even though it is a smaller, I think it's also like a 6, well, it's probably more of a 6.82-ish. You know, it slips through the 6.84, but not quite through the 6.81, but it's like somewhere in between. So, but I think that had been about the lightest ammunition that I fired through my IntruBuster. So I'm going to give these 6 gram a try, and we'll see. I'll have something to compare to anyways, get some numbers. So I'll have some data to look at. Again, 2 mags of these, so a total of 12 shots. I'm thinking with the lighter ammunition, I should be able to get that out of the 9 CI tank. This is 1,000 PSI. I have the tank. Take the tank off for a minute here because I do need to put a shot of silicone in the ASA. So we'll be running the IntruBuster Gen 2. Okay, I have the Pistelli X68. What do they call this? Magazine holder. It's kind of like a forward handle, foregrip / magazine holder. It works pretty good. Slid right on, no problem on the IntruBuster Gen 2. So I'm using that, and it's holding the magazines just fine too. In case you guys are curious what that is, it's actually what MCS has them. A few other places may have them, and essentially they were originally designed for the Pistelli X68. Yeah, so this tank, again, 9 CI, 1,000 PSI output. It's pumped up to about 3,000 PSI capacity. I do have a tank regulator extender from, what was it, HK Army on here. I do have it on here. I'm using it to provide a little restriction so that it lessens my chance of any kind of auto fire, since I am using this slide check regulator, which is known for a lot of volume, a lot of airflow. So I'm using that as a restrictor. So in case you're wondering what that is. Okay, so we're good there. Let's take a little bit of silicone. A little bit of silicone in there. A little bit of silicone goes a long way. And then we'll air this up, check it for leaks really quick. Haven't had any problems lately with this gun. I don't want to jinx myself by saying that, but haven't really had any leaks since that last round of O-rings that I replaced. So let's air it up. All right, it's not loaded, as you can see, but I still like to point a safe direction when we air it up anyway. So 1,000 PSI, airing it up. All right. I jinxed myself. I got like a slow little leak. Well, it's gone. It seemed to level out. But I shouldn't have said a darn word because I swear every time I say something, I jinx myself. Anyways, we're aired up. I'm not hearing any leaks right now. A little bit under 3,000 psi. It should be plenty of capacity, even though it is kind of a smaller tank, but it should be plenty of capacity to get off 2 magazines of the 6-gram ammunition. Or what's weighing in as 6.14. All right, let's put our earplugs in because, as most of us know, the IntruBuster Gen 2, especially with the stock 4.5-inch barrel, is very loud. And it will ring my ears, especially down here. All right. So I got the chrony set up here to feet per second. I'll just be calling out the feet per second as I shoot. We have a green laser and a red dot optic. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That's what she looks like. Okay, so this you can use, obviously you gotta watch your fingers. The barrel's kind of short, it's right there, so keep your hands down on these. But I got a barrel coming for it tomorrow. And so there'll be some more videos coming shortly here once I get the barrel. All right, I'm gonna hold this kind of low. And let's see. All right, 6-gram ammo, 1,000 psi HPA. And here we go, mag 1, shot 1. 499.2 feet per second. Getting a little leak now. Let me just shoot through this leak. Mag 1, shot 2. 485.3 feet per second. Shot 3. 484.9. Shot 4. Didn't read. Shot 4. Shot 5. 483.3. And shot 6. 482.7. All right, that felt pretty powerful. That's with 6-gram, pretty light ammunition, but felt pretty good. Now, I did develop a leak after that first shot. Turn that off for a second. So let me see what I have for air left. Let me see if I can still hear it. Okay, we're unloaded. It's quiet again now. I got something going on in there, kind of intermittently. But we're just a little below 2,000 psi. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to push in on this button. Take that magazine out. Load her in. And let's get the second magazine out and get numbers for that. So one of those didn't read on the chrony. I've been having some weird problems like that lately, kind of intermittently. I'm not sure what's going on with that chrony, but all right, so this is mag 2, 6-gram ammo. And let's put the empty in here. There we go. Use it as a handle. Make sure your fingers are away from the barrel. All right, mag 2, shot 1. 6-gram ammo. 6.14 ammo. 487.9, shot 2. 481.7, shot 3. Shot 3 didn't read. Seems to be something with shot 3. Shot 4. 478.4, shot 5. 474.1, and the last one, shot 6. 469.8. degas. Actually, hearing that leak again. It's steady now. Yeah, it's coming right down the mag well. Might be too much lubrication or something. I've been lubricating this quite a bit. And it's like you air it up, you hear a little leak, you de-air it, you know, it vents the air out of the maca, you immediately air it back up again, and it's quiet. Like I just did that right now. So to me, it's like maybe I got an O-ring that's maybe that 011 on the firing pin, maybe that O-ring's like rolling a little bit. So I may have added a little bit too much lubrication in there. I did give it a hefty spray in there, and come to think of it, I couldn't remember if I had already oiled the gun before I even put the, upstairs in the office where I keep them. So probably, I'm sure the O-ring's not damaged. If it was, the leak wouldn't disappear by de-airing it and then airing it back up. So like right now, it's aired up again and it's totally quiet. So anyways, yeah, so that's 6 gram Air Tactical Joules, 6 gram Joules, and that's the IntruBuster Gen 2. What it does with some, it's not the lightest ammo. I mean, obviously I could do 3 gram or, even the 4.6 gram. What is it? Less Lethal Ballistics makes a Stinger round that's 4.6 grams. So there are some lighter choices, but I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've run the 6 gram Joules anyways through this gun. So we'll see what those numbers give us. Should be interesting anyways. Yeah, so that is the IntruBuster Gen 2 on AR Tactical 6 gram ammunition. Thanks for watching. Hopefully having a great weekend. Peace out.